Всем привет, прохождение игры Mass Effect 3, часть 3. Так, Джокер.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Так, а где у меня команда? Жилая палуба. Давай на жилую палубу поедем. Так, первая. Где у нас первая? Ага. Получается, туда.
Greetings, Commander Shepard.
Huh. What are you?
I'm Glyph, a VI assistant to Dr. Tassoni. I help her sort and catalog collected data. She's asked me to draw your attention to a terminal connected to her information network. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Может быть, у меня уже что-то есть. Улучшение. Нет.
Liara? What is all this stuff?
After you left for Earth, I had the chance to track down the information trader who'd kidnapped my friend. It wasn't easy, but I found the Shadow Broker and took over his information network.
You're running that from the Normandy?
What I can. Not all of the old broker's networks remained intact, but I have agents. They helped dig up the information I needed on the Prothean cache on Mars. For now, I'm researching this Prothean device. It's too dangerous to activate until we understand it.
Do you think Protheans actually completed the Crucible?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Так, Лиара есть. Доктор, это где у нас? Четвертый. Ну, в принципе, как и обычно.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
На каком терминале? Что, на этом? Нет. На личном. Подожди.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces.
Напомню,
Dr.
почитать
Tassoni has
старые
granted you
записи,
access.
когда будет время. Возможно, я найду что-нибудь новое по портанскому устройству Лиара. Так, и что это? 71-й. Сирайский университет согласился профинансировать мое участие в протеанских раскопках на Тритеропе. как волнующая экспедиция возглавляет лично профессор Хеннел. Быть может, мне даже удастся узнать ее мнение о моих набросках диссертации, приложение диссертации. Что это такое вообще? Что это?
Commander?
Ага.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
А что? Так, давай.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Так, медикаменты, Цербер, семья, давай.
How's our inventory of meds?
The med bay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Ага. Так, что тут? Вот. И она тут так и будет лежать. Ну ладно, пусть лежит, в принципе-то. Бонусное умение. То же самое, да? Так, это бонусное умение, а это просто умение. Просто умение капитана или ара. Не, спасибо, не надо. Так, кто есть у нас еще? Инженер. Пойдем на инженерную палубу. Так, давай первое. Здесь инженер Адамс. Это ты у нас.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Так, где она? Это получается сюда.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Так. Тут все, да? Так, инженерная, док. А что есть тут у нас? О, собака. Эй, пес, подожди, стой. Ну, остановись.
Hey there, good dog.
И все? Ладно. Так, ты у нас
Lieutenant
Кортес.
Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Так, шкаф для брони. Что у меня есть? Увеличенный запас здоровья, усиление щита, боезапас, урон от умений, показать данные. То, а почему бы и нет? Так, снабжение Сирта. Это что? Как? Тут нет ничего. Так, это в принципе недорого, можно будет купить. Так, броня Инферно, круто. Так, кораблик мне нужен? Нет, нет. Улучшение пока что не буду брать, как-нибудь потом. Что это? Улучшение оружия. Увеличивает. Так, Где здесь? Валькирия. Не-не-не, это все не то. Тайфун, ну, это Борецкий шок, яд, палач, кровавая стая. Нет. Пистолет-пулемет Гетов тоже не то. Вот оно. Так, увеличено носимый урон оружием, его боезапаса мешает видеть. Ага. Ну давай еще разок купим. Я думаю, все, да? Ага. Так, станция. Вес, урон, метка, скорострельность. Есть модификации какие-нибудь? Нету. Давай посмотрим, может быть тут орел. Вот он. Пока что так хватит. Так, то здесь есть еще Джеймс. Так, подожди. Ага. И где он?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes
Так,
wisdom.
что-то делать.
And
Подожди,
rank.
подожди. Ага. И...
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
Ага.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Так, тут, в принципе, у нас тоже все. Так, оборона открыта. Да, доступно в медотсеке. Что? Куда? Так, каюта капитана. Давай-ка вот сюда полетим. Подожди, письма. Ничего нет.
Can I help you, Commander?
Как попали? Реакция на войну, ваша работа в лаборатории, личная история, нет, ничего тут не надо. Круто. Так, выход. Так, 53 ресурсов получено. Так, а где еще что-то? Или тут больше нет ничего? Ага. Место крушения. Останки топливного склада уничтожены войсками противника. Горючее может добыть из обломка. Получено 350 единиц горючего. Выход. Так, тут все. Вход. Так, что тут есть? Ага. В принципе, можно отсюда сматываться, применить. Так, цитадель, спасти турианского примарха. Забрать протеанский артефакт. Давай сначала сюда полетим. На всякий случай сохранить. И теперь можно. Так, что у нас тут есть? Выход. Да, лучше с этой. Ага. Осион, водородно-гелевый газовый гигант, запуск камеры. Так, мы получили какие-то данные. Так, 50 ресурсов получено. Где еще ресурсы? еще один. Что? Место крушения. Остатки топливного склада уничтожены войсками противника горючего. Может добыть из обломков 200 единиц горючего. Неплохо. Так, еще разочек. Вот тут мы сохраним. И теперь, в принципе, можно садиться на планетку. На приземление. Так, скорость установления менее 128%. Отлично. Так, пятый. Дробовик. Пусть будет дробовик тогда. Ладно, палач. Ладно, потом прокачаем уже эти. Пойдет.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
That beacon gave us a few years to prepare. Without it, the Reapers would have finished this already.
Right. So any other Prothean artifact on Eden Prime could be just as important.
And this time, you'll be here to help with whatever we find.
I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They'll rebuild this place once we've dealt with Cerberus.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Аптечка. Боезапас. Терминал. Мы произвели... Так, обновление по процедуре. Мы произвели дополнительный мерный набор трудоспособных мужчин и женщин. Колонисты обычно принимают историю о том, что они выполняют тяжелый, но безопасный ручной труд в исследовательском лагере Цербера на другой стороне планеты. Поэтому увеличение рациона еды, выдаваемого в качестве платы за работу, снимает большинство вопросов. Поддерживать такую версию как можно дольше. У нас не хватает сил, чтобы открыто сражаться целой колонией. Если семьи узнают, что они никогда больше не увидят своих сыновей и дочерей, то договориться будет невозможно.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against... There! That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Что, собственно, тут вообще происходит?
Curtis, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
So it's a body?
No. Cerberus found a living Prothean.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
The Protheans had powerful stasis technology. That's the only reason any of their artifacts survived intact. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Heads up!
Так, ладно, кто ты? Что это было? Кто это? О, Центурион. Не-не-не, подожди. Ага. Ну, конец. Ну, они живы. А кто меня так жестко поджигал? Че так долго? Ты встань, кинь и сядь.
I'm on it!
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Так, а тут у нас что есть? Найти данную капсулу. А где? А куда идти-то? Да, норм. Так, давай, данные капсулы. Так, значительные силы повстанцев сосредоточены в южных и западных секциях колонии. Мы стянули большую часть войск с севера для поддержки. Все оставшиеся на севере силы продолжайте плавное патрулирование для поддержания у противника иллюзии того, что у нас здесь сосредоточены крупные силы. Если аборигены узнают, что мы Располагаем здесь недостаточными силами. Нас ждут серьезные неприятности.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Так, снаряжение. Там у нас нету. Нет ничего интересного. Ага, давай, до свидания.
I'm on it!
Да ладно. От говна.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Ага. Все, это уже больно.
Roger that. Affirmative. Yeah. I'm on it.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how
Давай сохраним.
to physically open the pod.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean beacon. You had a vision of the Reapers last time you were here on Eden Prime. It must attune your mind to understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Так. Вот уровень. Подожди. Притяжение, ударная волна. Скорость перезарядки. Притяжение. Притяжение возьмем. Информирующие патроны, то что надо как раз. И оборона тоже пойдет. Так, пойдем. Так, найдите оставшиеся данные капсулы. Какая бойня? В смысле?
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Они будут заходить, нет? Что? Тихо, тихо. А вот теперь мне нужны патроны.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Ага, вижу. Но без боезапаса я туда вообще не пойду. Да, я сохранюсь. Может быть, тут что-то есть. А, не, нету. Тут точно нет. Вот он. 69. Давай. Так, ну да, еще один хотя бы. Это же мало. Может, я где упустил их? Ладно, пойдем так. О, вот. 103. Куда лучше, чем ничего.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Так, пойдем откроем эту капсулу. А, да. Спасибо. Подожди, капсула. 43. Единственный вопрос, почему так подлагивает она? Зараза. Давай еще разок.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
И кто там? Откуда? Никак. Ладно, давай. Давай.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
Вот ты где, подожди. Ну, детонируй. Нет? О, боезапас. Так. Сохраниться пока не могу.
I'm on it. Uh-huh.
А где кто?
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another
В
way
смысле,
across.
подожди.
Roger that.
I need support.
Так, другой путь. Давай попробуем найти другой путь. Ага. Да хорош тебе. Так тупо. Сука.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
Affirmative.
Right away.
Сейчас мы потихонечку туда пройдем.
Roger that.
Got it!
Ну что, мы их сможем одолеть? Нет? Да сука.
I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate
Давай
station.
я открою уже эту дверь, блядь.
Mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here. I'm on it!
Roger
Right
that.
away!
Affirmative.
I'm on it!
Yeah.
Got it! Got it.
Так, давай еще раз.
I'm on it!
Yeah.
Understood!
Roger that. I'm on it. Affirmative. Roger that. Affirmative. Yeah.
А теперь я могу сохраниться. Хоть что-то нормально получилось. Так. Сейчас он скажет, нужно попасть как-то. Да, другую дорогу, да. Так. Другая дорога. А фиг его знает как. Здесь можно как-то наверх залезть, лестница хотя бы или еще что-то. Вот, все, вижу. А почему я не могу тут сохраниться? Так, давай. Ага, капсула, да. Чё ты спрыгнуть-то туда не можешь? Сохранить, да.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
А, еще лучше. Где? Куда? Откуда? Ага.
Yeah.
Ждем, тихо. Не ждем. Да куда ты что, блядь? Давай.
Roger that.
Куда ты бежишь? Так, кто-то еще будет? У нас нет.
second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there!
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Что?
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Давай, офигели. О, не, норм. Что происходит? Идите нахуй, блять, с такой коровой, вы что?
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
А, ну это еще норм.
Roger that.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Там. Куда ты прыгаешь, блядь? Не, ну это пиздец. Давай еще раз.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Пошла в жопу отсюда.
Roger that. Yeah. I'm on it. Yeah. Yeah. Affirmative. I'm on it.
Understood! Right away!
I'm on it.
Так, подожди, не так. Недоступен. Сохранить.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Подожди. Пару минут. Продолжаем. Ну что, используем сейчас на всякий случай.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. Neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which? You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
I prefer Commander. And we did our best with what we knew. Your message wasn't exactly specific.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art. Killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal? I do not believe you, Commander. Lying is a biological marker. There is doubt behind your words.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, Planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Так, с кристаллом нет, не могу взаимодействовать, ну ладно.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program.
Так, выход с орбиты и Асгард. Серьезно? А, ладно.
Signal confirmed.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Обломки разрушителя жнецов. Окей, полетели отсюда. Так. Цитадель, спасти Трианс. Давай в Цитадель слетаем. Только же зачем? Пусть будет.
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Yeah,
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Так, что у нас тут есть? Можно в больницу сходить.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Так, первый доктор Мишель. Может, она что-то интересненькое скажет.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
Да, как он?
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He should stand at all.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide
Почему?
Council called Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced commander to a theoretical enemy.
А так. На святилище была обнаружена новая формула пенициллина. То, может, ее использовать. Колонисты Иден Прайма сражаются против оккупации сервера. Помогите им силами. Так. Кодекс дополнения из пепла. Ага. Так. А кому может помочь? Ну, где-то здесь, скорее всего.
Has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
You can replace the leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
He's under attack.
Так, ну кому здесь может помочь?
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma. These types of... You can go see him if you like. He's just
Так,
at the hall.
запасы.
How are your medical?
We're well stocked. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profit.
With a sen-
We've got... It can be overwhelming. Quite
Но
different
это
from
я
my
всё
days in the...
видел.
Keep up the good work.
You too.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Капитан Бейли. Не, все не то.
virus appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Безумие Шрека, пролетарианский, что?
So these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Nick.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Так, да, он, в принципе, интересно, тоже ничего не сказал. Давай назад на корабль.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Ага. Так, новое сообщение. Давай посмотрим. Вам доступно улучшение, Глиф. Полученные вам данные позволили мне подготовить для вас улучшение. Воспользуйтесь терминалом в кабинете доктора Цони. Выберите, как вы хотите его использовать. Так. Командный зал. Второй. Не, все не то.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you...
Обломки разрушителя жнецов. Чтобы исключить возможность подчинения изучения разрушителя жнецов, ведется при помощи дистанционно управляемых роботов. Роботы могут пробить внешний корпус и подключиться к внутренней системе, что увеличит скорость применения технических, биотических и боевых умений. В качестве альтернативы Совет предложил скидку на действующую цитадели в случае уничтожения останков корабля. Открыть. Увеличение скидок, быстрая перезарядка навыков, скорость восстановления умений 5. Скидка в магазинах. Давай новую технологию возьмем. Что, все?
Covered, Commander.
Ага. Так, подумать только, что видел это протеанин. Если их технология позволяет сохранить тело на 50 тысяч лет, неудивительно, что они смогли построить на Марсе такое устройство. Конечно, надо бы дать ему время прийти в себя, но, богинь милосердия, когда у нас еще будет шанс узнать так много об их цивилизации. Так, и что ты мне скажешь? Что нового?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
After the time I saw you on Ilium? Well, apart from becoming the broker, I spent my time looking for any defense against the Reapers. The only substantial records were the Protheans. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
И тут ничего.
How are you, Commander? How are you, Commander?
Так, усиливает броню защитными вихревыми токами. Останавливает действие текущего умения, направляет его энергию вашей рукавицы в лечащий урон в ближнем бою. У меня пока что не так много денег, так что... Так, живая, инженерная. Так, где тут кто? Третий, Диана.
You mean the biggest story? You know, do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
I'm sorry to trouble you again so soon, but surely you must know something about the device. Anything would help.
It was supposed to be our miracle, but we were fragmented by that point. Communication had been severed. I put no faith in it. All we could trust were the weapons in our hands.
And you really know nothing about the catalyst?
I already told you, Asari. No.
I'm sorry. It's just so much depends on this.
I know that. More than you do. Now please, let me be. So much has been lost. For me, I'm recovering. I require more time for the stasis to wear off.
Так, всем нужно время. Ну, окей.
Hey again. What's up? You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines. It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane. I'll talk to you later. You bet.
Вообще пока что ничего интересного. От слова совсем. Полетели тогда на следующее задание. Ну, тут делать вообще нечего. Так. Нет, нет. Подожди, было еще какое-то задание. Данные. Кому? Бездна-шарайка, протеанский обелиск, волосы. Дипломату нужен протеанский обелиск. Найдите его в бездне-шарайка и передайте волосы в посольство. Что за... Иден Прайм. Колонисты строят против ПТС. Ну, поехали на Иден Прайм. О, топливный склад. Где? Здесь Иден Прайм.
Welcome back, Commander. Do you need transportation?
Посольство.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Так, подожди. Бездна-шарайка. Волос. Что это пятое такое?
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Commander Shepard, hope the Citadel's been treating you well. I'm still just trying to keep things in order. Feels like I'm fighting a losing battle.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep.
Тут вообще такого нету. Волосу посольство. Что? Найдите его в бездне шарайка. Ну, давай попробуем найти.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Ну, будем тогда вот так делать. Ладно, тут у нас нет ничего. Скопление исхода. Так, 100% ресурсов получено. Тут, значит, тоже ничего интересного не будет. Асгард 40% нет. Потом.
I found something.
Стоять. Так, место крушения. Набор улучшения оружия. Ок. Ладно, полетели сюда. В принципе, топливо у меня, да, топливо у меня должно быть. Так, ну давай. Приземление. А Явика не можем взять с собой, да? Да. Что, да не, все то же самое оставляем. Так, деформация. Урон 350. Бросок. Сколько он? Ударная волна сингулярная. Что она делает? Продолжительность притяжения сингулярности увеличивается на 20%. Радиус поражения тоже на 20%. Так, повышение репутации на 4% увеличивает наносимый урон и мощность на 10. Так, а вот эти что дают? Увеличивает урон и силу, влияние, продолжительность, увеличивает длительность, прирост. Да это не нужно. Так, а ударной волне. Чем мне такой радиус? Ага. А тут везде 240, тут тоже 240 получается. Ну ладно. Так, давай деформацию тогда. Урон от взрыва, деформация, радиус поражения увеличивается на 50. Так, тут нет, тут тоже нет. Что началось-то?
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch. Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Пойдем туда.
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us.
Так, и что? Да ладно вам, пойдем. Они не особо-то сильные.
We can't repair it from this panel.
Лорд,
See if we
давай ты.
can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah! Let's take them!
Не-не-не, подожди, зачем ты уже что-то? Не, все, хватит.
Shepard, I've repaired the tower's main satellite connection. On my way down.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Что это все? Кто такой?
Information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Так, уровень, ударная волна, притяжение, кластерная граната, что она, кстати, делает? Не, спасибо. Ударная волна, скорость перезарядки. На 25%. Да не, пока не надо. Так. Информация, стазис, сингулярность. Ну-ка, авто что будет? Стазис. Окей. Осколочная граната тоже неплохо. Продолжить.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Это Гарус.
Lucarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Та железка, которая у нас
Should I go
там
back
лежит.
and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Мы же не избавились.
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester! Headed for the airfield!
Это еще что такое?
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
сохранить. И на сегодня это все. Всем спасибо за просмотр.